One thing we can see outside is if you pay attention to the horizon line, you'll see this camera shaking because of the wind gusts that we have. The wind does not come. I'm not sure why it's giving you that reading, but it is a very windy morning already. We have wind speeds up to 15 to 20 miles per hour. The strongest wind isn't even here yet. Over towards Spencer, we've got 20 to 25 miles per hour. Same for Council Bluffs. So throughout the day, this is only going to get stronger. Now, we haven't had any major wind gusts just yet. The highest we have recorded was 30 miles per hour, but that will easily be outdone. We're looking at 11 a.m. to around 3 to 4 p.m. of having that wind gust between 35 and 40 miles per hour. And this doesn't even really account for the potential for an isolated wind gust hitting 45 to 50 miles per hour. And even our sustained wind, while you may not be getting the major wind gusts, you're still looking at a 20 to 25 mile per hour wind through the entire day. And it starts moving more so out of the northwest than the west. So we're starting off in the mid 40s. We're only going to climb about maybe 5 to 8 degrees, even with the sunny sky that we have for today. We do have Des Moines and Grinnell holding in the upper 40s along with Ottumwa and Council Bluffs, but everyone else between 43 and 46, giving us a wind chill that does feel like the upper 30s, but it's not by much. So the bus stop, maybe a few clouds with the wind, obviously is the main priority, especially this afternoon. Wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour. Even if you're out driving to work or especially home from work, keep this in mind. This is a level of wind that will push cars around. We're not talking about like tossing them off the road, but it will give you a little bit of a fight as you're driving down the road. So please be aware of that. Now, once we get through all of this, we have to start talking about the potential for the first frost and even a few spots looking at the first freeze. This darker blue is essentially the highest probability of seeing the first freeze, while this lighter green is, of course, that first frost. Now, notice for tomorrow morning, it doesn't exactly cover everybody in Iowa. By Thursday, we are all seeing this first frost, even some of us getting real close to seeing that first freeze, maybe even the second freeze. Now, this is not something that's going to stick with us for several days. We are going to see this for tomorrow morning and then again Thursday morning, and then go back on a bit of a warming trend. But lows for tonight get very close to that freezing line. Looking up towards the north, Fort Dodge at 33, Webster City at 35, even Rockwell City right at 32. You get a little further down, mid to low 30s, still holding steady. It's not until you get to Des Moines that you start seeing those upper 30s show back up. And then, of course, the southern parts of the state, not seeing near as much of a chance of getting down to that freezing line. But satellite and radar is all clear, maybe a few clouds moving around. We get to this afternoon, some clouds will develop. We're not going to see a thick blanket of clouds. We will have some sunshine kind of mixing in with it, but that along with this northwest wind is going to limit any kind of warm up that we can have for today. And then, of course, Wednesday morning down to the mid and low 30s. Wednesday afternoon looking at around 50 to 40s. So still looking at a very similar setup for Wednesday afternoon as we have today. We're just going to have a stronger warm up. Thursday morning, same idea, mid to upper 30s, still holding in that cooler range. So 54, it's windy all day. Cannot stress this enough. We haven't had a strong wind like this in a little while, with the wind gust potential of that 35 to 40 miles per hour, maybe even stronger than that. But either way, it's still a good morning to walk your dog. Squid, you gotta love the names they'll give dogs. Squid, that's awesome. 11-month-old American Bulldog. He's excited. He wants to go on a walk. Look, he's already got his leash on, ready for you. Now, this afternoon, the wind will be a little rough, but we still hold in the 50s. That's still, in my opinion, within a comfortable range of you being able to walk any kind of dog, especially Squid. Go give him a walk today. It's nice. It's sunny enough, at least. Now, we get to this weekend. There is a warm-up. We get back to the mid-60s, puts us back above average, but we do have those rain chances for Monday and Tuesday, and that'll knock us back down into the 50s. Joseph?